if I do what they offer. I'm a love, woman, no, I know.
What's good, everyone? It is your favorite frustrated creative sholayy back at it again with another video. So today we're going to be talking about celebrity culture and the dangers of it. And I know some people are gonna first wonder what is celebrity culture. And in my personal definition of celebrity culture, I would say celebrity culture is basically the culture that allows celebrities to get away with just talking trash. Like, they let celebrities literally just say whatever they want because they're simply celebrities. And then we have fan clubs, we have stands are people who basically like affirm these celebrities that say, oh, or affirm anyone in general. Like, if they do anything, whether it may be crazy, chaotic, good or bad, if you stand them, you basically like them and you're affirming what they're doing pretty much. And honestly, like, especially in this day and age, right now, as we're speaking right now, there's a lot going on. We're in the middle of a pandemic, a revolution at this time, and so many people have different opinions on certain things. Now, first it was with coronavirus that we saw a lot of celebrities fumbling their bag, where they were saying certain things and we're just like, what? Why? Huh? Like, what's the point in like making yourself look stupid? Like, what? Anyways, so these celebrities were going ahead to say some mad things, and everyone's just looking at them like, huh? And then you'll start to see that these celebrities also tend to like, you tend to ask yourself, why are they even famous? Like, y'all are boring. Like, without a script, y'all don't have a personality. Like, what? You're made up characters. The made up characters designed for a movie has more personality than you who act in those movies. What? Like, I'll say my opinions later, but let me just get to the issue at hand first, all right? And then after we saw with the whole, like, this is like kind of like a revolution going on right now with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Black Lives Matter, by the way. Fist up. Anyways, so with this whole situation, we've seen a lot of celebrities then go ahead to say a whole bunch of things that are going on. We have some people who are saying, like, taking away from the conversation and not really realizing what's going on. And then we have other celebrities who are bringing Christianity and religion into it. And then we have other celebrities who are deciding to completely ignore it. And then we have other celebrities who are also making a joke about it. Now, the one that bothers me the most, honestly speaking, are the people who bring Christianity or religion in general into it and then start to paint it as, oh, because my religion is more peaceful and more like just calming and everything like that, we don't need to fight violence with violence, we're gonna be peaceful, and we're not gonna speak on the things that are going on because I just don't feel like it's right for me to go ahead and do that. And I'm just looking at them like, huh? And like it doesn't even matter what race those specific people are. The fact that you've been saying that, you're not getting enough research, you're not putting your time and effort into like signing petitions or donating or protesting or whatever, you decide to open your mouth and say garbage. For what? Pourquoi? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're making yourself look stupid. You're making your supporters look stupid because you seem, how do I put this? Hollow. You seem as deep as a puddle on the sidewalk. Why? Why are you making your, like, I'm telling you, some of these celebrities really, like, after this, there needs to be a good clear out of celebrities. There needs to be a refining happening. I feel like there's already a refining with cancel culture. If you don't know what cancel culture is, pretty much if you say something outlandish or crazy or whatever, or people just don't agree with what you're saying, they're going to cancel you. That means they're gonna stop supporting you. They're just not gonna listen to you anymore. You can lose your following from this. Like, we've seen it time and time again. And I feel like after this pandemic and after like we really get some actual tangible results from this revolution, you're gonna definitely see some people just lose their following altogether. I feel like a lot of celebrities right now do not realize that their supporters make them famous. Like, they don't realize that, hey, maybe I should watch what I'm saying, or maybe I should get more information, or maybe I should ask my following, you know, what they feel and how they feel about what's going on, and then derive my opinion from what they're saying instead of just speaking straight from my, okay, you know what, let me not. We don't swear on this channel. We don't swear on this channel. So I'm gonna be respectful. Long short of the story is a lot of the celebrities do not value their supporters, or they don't, like, in a sense, understand the lives of their supporters. Like, you can't be out here asking people to follow you, asking people to support you, asking people to spend their money on your brand and your products and stuff like that, and then get big because of your following, and then say trash things or say things that don't align with the values or the morals that your supporters thought you had in the beginning. You can't be out here saying, oh, support black businesses and like help black businesses and like support my brand. I'm putting so much time and effort, and people are seeing your time and effort, and they're seeing your dedication. They're seeing how you're really just putting so much consistency into your brand, into your work, and they see you pushing forward and everything like that. And then you go ahead and you now blow, right? You now blow. Don't blow, right? And then you get to a point where you start saying things that don't align to the person that people originally saw you as, or you start to say things that like your supporters would have issues with, knowing full and well that that's not the way you should be thinking towards things. I'm not gonna say anyone out directly, but you know what I'm talking about. We all know. Some of my issues with celebrity culture to begin with is that so many celebrities in our generation tend to live these like big unrealistic lifestyles that a lot of people like now cater to and want to live, when we all know that they were eating cheese and butter sandwiches back in the day. And then all of a sudden, now you out here with like 5 Bentleys, 2 Bugattis, and a $12 million house. That don't make no sense to me. Like, stay humble. At the end of the day, stay humble. Because I feel like a lot of these celebrities, in our generation specifically, do not understand the idea of humility anymore. And then you later see so many people in our generation want to mimic those kind of lifestyles, going broke to look like those people, because it's a sign of prestige, it's a sign of respect, it's a sign of being important. And then later on, you'll now see people start having plastic surgery to mimic these people and to look like these people. Like, I know y'all remember that dude that paid how much money? He paid $100,000 to look like Justin Bieber just to die. Just to die from multiple drug intoxication. Nobody asked him to do it. I understand that. But still, like, I feel like at the end of the day, then it becomes an issue. Like, there was also another guy. He's a British makeup artist called Jordan James Park, who spent $150,000 to look like Kim K. And we all know Kim K is already... Let me stop. And then we also know that of that girl, the Californian, 15-year-old that dresses up on TikTok to look like Ariana Grande. Like, don't go ahead and start mimicking these celebrities out here. There's no point. There's no need. You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it because most of these people are fake anyway. So you're... Sorry, I was staying authentic over here. People need to understand that you can't continue to look up to these celebrities. They're not doing anything for you but breaking your bank account. They're not doing anything for you. They're not paying your bills. They're not doing anything constructive for you. Like, most of these celebrities out here, like, let's just be honest, they're not doing anything to help improve your life. And I feel like at a certain time, we need to look back at our society and say, who do we call a celebrity? Who do we allow to have these big names and everything like that? What are they doing to change the world? What are they doing to help other people? Like, you can't just be a celebrity just because. Like, there's so many people out here making music, making movies, doing all sorts of things that are not adding, that are not edifying to anybody's life. Like, at the end of the day, what are you doing? What are you doing? And when it comes to big issues, I really don't look up to these celebrities to say anything, because at the end of the day, they're humans. They choose not to talk about something as big as that, then that's their business. But just know I'm not putting $1 nor a dime into your bank account. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, sir. It's not happening. And I'm not giving you my eyeballs either for me to be watching what you're doing, because my views give you money. So either way, we're not giving you any kind of attention. We're not giving you any kind of attention. I find it really annoying when, especially black artists, like I know I'm coming down on my black people, but I'm just gonna be honest. As soon as there's a blue check mark near your name, you have a voice. People look at you, especially when you're black. Like, let's just be honest. Or you're out here doing some kind of thing, whether you do art, whether you do music, whether you do movies, whether you do skits, whether you do anything in general. People look at you. So as a black person, if you're out here knowing that Black Lives Matter is a big thing and you're choosing not to say anything when you know majority of your following is probably black or people that you can influence in a positive way, and you choose not to say anything about it, you're the problem. Period. You're the problem. I remember I came at non-black people before for not saying anything, but black people who profit off our culture as well, you profit off black people supporting you because we want to see black people progress, and then you go ahead to not talk about the issues that do concern us, that bother us, that can bother you too one day, because just because you're a celebrity doesn't mean that you can't get hurt out here by the cops. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves. Just because you got a blue check mark near your name, just because you got thousands of dollars in the bank account, just because you got a big house, you got a big car, you got a PhD, whatever, it doesn't stop you from getting shot by the cops. It doesn't stop nothing. It doesn't stop anything. Don't think you're above the law because you're a celebrity. Y'all can't be out here acting like, well, because I'm a celebrity out here, I don't have to talk about anything. This has been very difficult for me. And I'm also talking about the people on YouTube too, who are YouTube celebrities or whatever. How can y'all be out here being able to influence millions upon millions of people and not be thinking or talking about the issues that you have to also deal with in our society? Because whether we want to believe it or not, because you are in this society and because there's things going on to your fellow brethren out here, it also affects you too. Everything that happens in our society affects us one or the other. It's a ripple effect. Maybe you'll get the last bit of the ripple. Maybe you get the first bit of the ripple. You don't know, but it still affects you regardless. Because when you throw a stone into a pond, everything moves. But I feel like at this time, people also need to go ahead and use their platform for good too, because I totally understand staying educated and having this platform and signing petitions and doing all that and the third, which is great. I don't have an issue with that. But at the same time, people also need to understand delving yourself into all this information all at once can be very detrimental. Very, very, very detrimental, because a lot of us cannot handle a lot of the things we're saying. Like, I'm gonna say, like, me personally, like, I remember the first wave, the first week when we started all talking about Black Lives Matter, like, it was a lot of information that was coming our way with what is going on right now in present day with all the people who have cameras on their phone and they're videotaping everything, and then the news reports coming out, and then also we're also going back into the past and we're talking about all the things that have happened in the past, all the different situations that's happened, all the black people that have been hurt, all the people that have been hurt in general, and it's so overwhelming. So I feel like a lot of us, we really need to take that time to, like, reflect and check what we need to do. And I feel like also not only for black creators but creators in general, please continue to make content for your viewers to watch, that even when everything gets tough and difficult and, like, you need to have a break from talking about all of these things and you need to have that time, because I feel like also as black people too, like, we can't always, like, be talking about this full struggle, or else mentally and emotionally the way we view the earth is going to be completely different. And we need to understand the earth is not bad, it's the people who live in it who are. So we have to be very careful on how we, like, ingest all this information, and we're watching the media, we're watching how people like to take their spin on things, that we want to say this and we want to say that, but we don't take that time to just be like, I'm just gonna breathe, I'm gonna take my time, you know. So definitely, like, we need more content creators making things out here, yes, that do educate us, but at the same time make us laugh and just, you know, make things just a little bit more calmer, because we can't be ingesting all this information at once and be serious all the time. Like, we need to take some time. And I feel like that's also why I love my people so much, because as much as we get upset and pissed and yell and get mad about all the things that happen in this world, we still are the main people who make people laugh. And that's on period. That's on everything that I love. And I love that so much. So we just really need to go ahead and just take time for ourselves. with what's been going on in society, whether it's good or bad. We know change is gonna come. We know change is already coming. You know, we know that this is a long battle. This is gonna take some time for everything to like really like subside and get better and everything like that. And I'm not saying that we just need to stop talking about it or we need to push it to the side. I feel like we are all actively working towards this being better, and that is a terrific thing, and I'm happy for it. But at the same time, we also need to realize that like this is a constant thing. Just because one person's not talking about it, or 10 people are not talking about it, thousands of people are not talking, doesn't mean other people are not talking about it. Like I remember Monday and Tuesday, people weren't talking about it too much on the TL, but we started to see protests of the thousands, of the 10,000s, of the 100,000s going out to the street to protest for what's going on. So don't think that just because people are not talking about it on the TL, people are not talking about it on Instagram, people are not talking about YouTube, doesn't mean it's not happening. People are actually going out there and doing something out there, you know? So definitely I would have to say, please protest, please sign more petitions, please do anything you can to help the situation. If you need to email people and you need to talk about people, if you need to hold more online conferences, Zoom conferences, do anything you can to like keep this fire burning. So at the end of the day, like I feel like everyone should just take some time to really just sit down and reflect on what's going on in our society, because you're starting to see true feathers show up and show out here. Okay, so at the end of the day, this is all we got, and we're gonna work with it. That's on period. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content. I am also going to be posting on Friday a special little surprise, but I'm not gonna say nothing yet to ruin it. But thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below if you have any thoughts in general. What do you think about cancel culture? What do you think about celebrity culture? What do you think about what's going on right now? What is your idea? What is something that is making you spark interest in certain things, and blah blah blah? What is certain things that are making you question celebrities right now? What are things that are making you affirm celebrities right now? What are some things that are making you disapprove of celebrities right now? Please just comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, God made you special and He loves you very much, and you can do anything you set your mind to. Peace.